Hey, everybody, welcome back to the show. So, today we're going to talk about something that most people don't want to admit to, and that's jealousy. Yeah, jealousy, the truth that they don't want to talk about. Now, usually when we hear about jealousy, we hear about the surface stuff. Jealous about a handbag, an outfit, a job, a car, stuff like that. But today we are going to dig into something about jealousy that most people don't want to admit out loud. And that's today on Life Star and Deb. So, as I shared last week, jealousy is normal. So, if you've ever felt it, congratulations, you're human. But this is what folks won't tell you about jealousy. Jealousy does not just affect your mood for the minute. No, see, jealousy can sneak into every part of your life. Your friendships, your bank account, your reputation, your mental health, and even how you see yourself. So let's talk about that. Now, here's what the people won't tell you. Jealousy can be quiet and sneaky. See, jealousy doesn't have to come with a whole lot of drama of fighting and cussing and all that. Sometimes jealousy is just a quiet resentment. Like feeling left out if your friend gets some good news and you end up pulling away or giving them the cold shoulder and you don't even admit why. And then what happens is the damage builds up kind of silently as well. And then you end up losing good people in your life and you don't even realize that the reason was jealousy. Let me tell you something else they won't tell you. They won't tell you that jealousy is tied to your deepest insecurities. Yeah, see, if you don't get nothing else, I want you to get this. It's not about what other people have. It's about what you think you're missing. See, you may think you are not smart enough, you're not pretty enough, you're not educated enough, and so when someone else shines, it feels personal. And you start comparing, doubting, and feeling less than, all because you didn't deal with your insecurities. Mhm. And here's something else they're not going to tell you. The jealous people are not going to tell you that being jealous is going to make you broke. Oh, yeah, you're going to spend some money. You're going to spend some money that you don't have trying to keep up with your friends, your coworkers, the influencers, all so that you can feel like you're enough. And your credit card debt is going to go to the roof. You are going to deplete your account in the bank. You're going to be all stressed out because you thought you had to compete. Here's something else I want you to realize about jealousy. Jealousy is cultural and generational. But social media didn't create jealousy, but they certainly put it out on blast. So if you just take your phone and scroll for about 5 minutes, you are going to see people showing off everything. But listen, jealousy is not just about material stuff. There are some people that believe that the more a person is jealous, the more that they love you. And what they do, they pass that mindset down for generations to generations before they even realize that he was jealous. The thing about jealousy is it's hard to admit that you are. Like, I don't know anybody that'll just say, you know what, I'm just jealous. But instead, they'll call it something else. They'll say, I'm competitive. Ooh, I'm annoyed. Or I'm just being honest. But if you never call it what it is, call a thing, then you're never going to deal with it. You'll never deal with it unless you call it what it is. The truth of the matter is, everybody is going to experience it. But the difference is how you deal with it. Let me tell you something else about jealousy. Jealousy is going to hurt you more than it hurts anybody else, because jealousy can ruin your mood. It can also affect your health and your self-esteem. It can build anxiety, which causes you to lose sleep at night. It can make you bitter and resentful, all because you focused on the things that you don't have, and then you end up missing the good things that are happening in your life right now. So now what you gonna do? Here's another truth. They don't teach you how to deal with jealousy in school, but you can still learn it. The first thing you have to do is admit it. Just admit that you are jealous. And then you got to go deeper. You got to ask yourself, what's really bothering you? Like, go in and ask yourself, why? Why is it this? And what's really bothering me? And then you have to redirect that energy. You have to use jealousy as a tool, not for competition, but for inspiration. And then go after that thing for yourself. Then you got to talk to somebody if you can, because that will help that thing to shrink a little if you open up and talk about it. And then you have to set some boundaries. Oh yeah, you got to set some boundaries with that wallet. You got to set some boundaries with that screen time, scrolling, going to people's pages that are triggers for you. And you might have to set some boundaries with people, because if it's a certain person or a group of people that are causing you to feel so jealous, you may have to set yourself apart from them for a while until you can handle that thing. You have to set healthy boundaries for yourself. So listen, folks, jealousy is not something to be ashamed of. It's something to understand. When you know the truth, it has less power over you. So let's just be real and make better choices and support each other. So that's today's show. I certainly hope that you got something out of it. I sure did. If you like this video, tell a friend, like, share, and subscribe, and come back over to Life Starring Deb, where we have real conversations about real life situations. Take care.